Welcome, my name is Sabrina Melendez and I am the founder of Janine de Dorigny Jewelry. So this video is to explain our process of custom making jewelry. So generally the process takes 4 to 6 weeks. It might take longer if it's more elaborate. And we start out with an initial consultation. So in this consultation, we discuss budget, we discuss possible stones, and a general design. So the way it works is generally there are 2 types of clients. There's the first type that knows exactly what they want. They already have a very specific piece in mind. They might even have stones that go with it that we're going to use for the project. And then there's the second type of person. This person would be, for example, a young gentleman who has found the love of his life and he wants to ask her to marry him. And he's super nervous. So, he'll come to us and we'll make the process as relaxing and seamless as possible. And we'll ask questions to sort of get a feel for what his significant other is like, such as, is she active? Does she have more eclectic taste? Questions like that to sort of figure out what exactly her style is. So, next step, we move to the drawing process. So the drawing process is really a collaboration between the 2 of us. I am just channeling what you say and making the piece tangible. And it's really exciting to collaborate with people because we come up with such amazing ideas that I couldn't come up with on my own. You get 3 drawings to choose from. Once you've picked the drawing that you like, we move on to the CAD phase. So the CAD phase is computer-aided design. I will take those stones and take that drawing that you chose and create a 3D project of, let's say, the ring. And you can actually rotate it in 3D, and this is really important because it's the architecture of the piece. This is where I decide in how many pieces it gets made, what are the steps, which piece comes first, which piece comes second, how I'm going to clean and all the nooks and crannies. So it's really important. Once that 3D file has been created, I send it to a printer who prints it layer by layer, and out comes a wax and plastic mix prototype. This prototype is then taken to a caster. The caster creates a mold around the piece, it solidifies, and then it's put into an oven overnight. While it's in the oven, it gets really hot and the piece, that prototype, will evaporate and leave a negative inside that mold. The next day, the caster comes with a metal of your choice, let's say for example platinum or gold. They melt it at really high temperatures till it becomes molten, and then they pour it into that mold or that negative, and out comes the rough piece of jewelry. So at this point I pick it up and it is quite rough, and usually in several pieces. So what I'm going to do is bring it back to my workbench, and under a microscope I'm going to clean all those little nooks and crannies, make sure everything is shiny, and assemble everything together using soldering, lasering techniques, you name it. Once that's done, it's ready for setting. So setting is the act of actually inserting stones into the metal, generally pushing tiny beads or using prongs to secure the stone. Once the setting is done, I polish the piece and it's ready for you to wear.